Hello. Okay. Okay, thank you. So we will start by teka. What's this? What's that? How can English? Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. We will start by first mag-pray muna tayo, guys. Before we start the class, we will pray first. So, okay. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Then, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Okay, guys, so good morning. Okay, so I'm going to start the discussion for our local government code of 1991. And Justin, can you at first share muna yung yung geographical map muna natin. Okay. So guys, in terms of studying kasi the local government code, we must understand first the national aspect of our country, because our country is divided into 17 regions, no? 17 regions. Some says that it's 18, but it's 17, no? Regions. Okay, so we will try to look at the different provinces. So, kasi specifically by looking at the different regions that we have, no, that is the point of our study. No, the local government unit situated in there, and then we're going to classify the types of city. And the relationship between the national and the government. Alright. Okay, so yes. Okay, wait. Wait. Hello. Yeah, okay. Yan, narinig yun na, Justin. Yan. Walang echo, no? Wala namang echo. O yan, okay na, para na baba. Pero malakas na, no, Justin? Okay, so we will start by first looking at the asan to? Yeah, actually, historically, no, the local government started with the I think you already know this one, no, yung in history, yung mga balangay, those the concept or the term called as balangay, a boat, doon nagsimula yan before the Spanish regime. And then after that, the Spanish regime, no, the Spanish colonizers came upon, and that is where the local government was synthesized. Kaya nagkaroon tayo dyan ng cabildo. Then we have corregimiento, no? Then we have the ayuntamiento. So that is a part of what we call as the local government during the historical, the ancient period of our history up to the Spanish colonizers. Alright, so during the Spanish colonizers, we are also subdivided into province. Then we are also subdivided into city. Alright, if you're going to look at history, no, there are old cities established during the Spanish regime. So, meaning to say, during that time, there is already a local government imposed. But then, after that, we have the American regime. Then, we have the 1935 Constitution. No? But before we go to the 1935 Constitution, no, during the Spanish, no, the Filipino-Spanish Revolution, the KKK also, what they call that, by the what they call Department of the Interior, no? If you will look at the history, that was during the 1897 Tijeros Convention held at Biak na Bato. Meron na rin doon lumabas na nanungkulan bilang Department of the Interior, no? And that is the starting point for us as well to become knowledgeable about autonomy, no? During the Spanish regime. But then after that, the American regime and 1935 Constitution appeared, and hindi siya masyadong focused regarding the local government. But in the 1973 Constitution of Marcos Sr., President Marcos Sr., meron na tayong blueprint. That is our blueprint, you know. Kasi other historians are telling us that ngayon lang, the 1987 Constitution, we had a local government unit, no, focused specifically. Kaya nakagawa tayo ng batas, no. Before this 1987 Constitution, there is already a 1935 Constitution in which nandun na naka-describe, no, as well as the function of the local government code. But the thing is, it is only amplified during the 1987 Constitution, no? Asan ba yung Justin, can you share the Article 10? Yung sinabi ko, asan ba yun? Yung sa Constitution natin, hindi, yung sa 1987 Constitution natin, Article 10, 1987 Philippine Constitution, can you put that in our screen? Okay, tiga. Let us see the yun guys, yung Article 10 Constitution, that is the foundation of what we call as the local government, like right now, local government code of 1991 right now. Let us see. That's Article 10. Article 10 there of the 1987. let me see. Yes, that's it. Guys, if you have your laptop or your cell phone, you can also look at your gadget, no, so that you can follow. If you have your own, so that we can, or if you have a tablet, that's very good. No, the Article 10 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, guys, pertains about the local government. So if you will look at that, no, local government yan, diyan siya nakafocus. So it gives the local government the power, no, the power to create our own resource, our own sources of revenue. Kaya nga, the local government are created specifically to create our own source of revenue. Kaya nga sabi ko, if you're going to be a mayor, a local chief executive, you must be an economic manager. You must be an economic manager. Because if you are not an economic manager, how are you going to run No, how are you going to manage to administer the local government that you have, that you're going to manage? Pag wala kang alam sa ekonomiya, understood? Kaya nga dapat, if you're running for the mayoralty position, you experience not only the study, kasi that's a given na, that we all studied a bachelor's degree, that you experience to be a leader, no? A leader. So that you can put and apply different leadership styles in different situation of your local government. Understood? Yun yung sinasabi ko diyan, dapat maganda, malawak yung karanasan mo sa pamumuno. Alright? Hindi yung pwedeng gumagawa ka lang ng batas, no? You are only a lawmaker and you want to be the local chief executive of a certain local government. That is very dangerous. Because you only know, no? The only thing that you know is to make a law. Because you're a lawmaker, di ba? Okay. So, the 1987 Philippine Constitution of Article 10, guys, provides them with a share of national taxes. It also establishes the criteria for creating, dividing, merging, or abolishing local government units. Okay. So, paliwanag natin to. Unang-una, the local government, no, can create its own source of revenue. Basta't hindi siya against the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines. Always remember that. O kamukha, no, let us use the very best example. Sino ba to yung mayor, yung nakasuhan, yung magandang baby mayor? Sino ba to? Sino to, guys? Then, yung... Yes, Mayor Alice Guo. Look at Mayor Alice Guo. Sa kanyang pag-iisip as a local chief executive, maganda yung nagawa niya, maganda yung ginawa niya kasi dapat yung pogo. So the problem is, no? The problem is masyadong ang tawag dito, hindi na-regulate yung sinasabing pogo na yan. Saan probinsya yan, Cherry? Tarlac, no? Bamban Tarlac, di ba? Tama? Bamban Tarlac, no? Yan. O yan. Example niyan. The mayor is trying to create a source of revenue. O, like that. By Alice Guo, Pogo. Para matulungan yung kanyang mga kababayan dyan sa Tarlac. But the thing is, parang ikaw as a mayor, you've given them autonomy. No? You've given them autonomy na gawin yung gusto nyo. Na dapat, ikaw na nag-create ng source, dapat sila susunod sa iyo as a mayor. Understood? So, kaya nangyari ang ganon, nagkagulo-gulo doon, nagkaroon ng patayan. There is no regulation na already. Dapat, it must be regulated by the mayor because the mayor, under the Local Government Code of 1991, no? Kaya niyang utusan ang mga bigyan ng function, no? It's either bigyan ng function or purpose yung PNP natin para bantayan ng mga yan, no? Kaso nga lang, the problem is, nagkaloko-loko sila dyan. Alright? That is one example of a wrong, no? Wrong conception regarding that. Alright? So, ayan. Ano pa? Aside from creating source of revenue, the national government also imposes us a revenue allotment. Yun yung IRA. Yun yung IRA, guys, sa sinasabi na ini-impose sa atin na naka-budget na tayo no? Naka-budget na tayo. Ang i-surrender mo lang naman diyan, no? I-surrender mo lang naman diyan yung mga national taxes that you're going to give to the government, and the government in return will give you, no, an allocation of budget depending upon your contribution. All right? So ibabalik ng government 'yan. That is IRA, no? Ngayon, ang mangyayari dyan, kasi syempre hindi naman matutususan ng IRA ang budget ng city.